front yard. And there's a nice long driveway that comes up. The property line goes like over to the shrubs over there. There's a little fence. Looks like the septic is in the front yard. And you've got a neighbor over here. And the property line is about to the ditch. The homeowner is here. And he said that he would like to show us around. So I'm going to let him do that. This could be fun. So I did go in the outbuilding. I think it's a little smaller than you ideally wanted. It's not insulated. He said he uses a space heater if he needs to. And we've got 2-car garage over here. Okay, this is Dan.
Hello.
He's gonna show us around and tell us a little bit about the outbuilding.
Okay, there's 3.5 bays in this. This is a pole building. I call it the barn. Got some sandblasting equipment. That's all going to go into the sale, though. That's going to be auctioned off.
Okay, so this is the first bay.
It's the smallest bay. And then this is kind of a half bay where I have a workbench.
So we were just looking at this. This is what they call a dry well.
A yard hydrant.
A yard hydrant.
And the hole is called a dry well.
Okay. So you actually have a water source right
Yeah,
there.
there's water out here. You can hook up a hose to it and lift the handle on it.
And Dan, do you know about how big this building is? The measurements?
I don't remember what the square footage is. I would guess it's 25 by 15, maybe 25 by 20.
And you've got a loft area.
And there's a loft overhead.
And
then
this,
there's 2 full bays here, 1, 2.
And this door, the higher door is how high, do you know?
I'm only going to guess that that's about a 9 foot door.
I don't know if...
You know what, I can measure, I can find it.
Oh, that's okay, it's okay. I don't think it would fit a motor home.
You know, I had a guy came in here to look at it over the weekend, and he was saying he didn't think he could get his motor home in here, but, I don't know how big it was, you know, they come in all various sizes.
I'm not gonna go up there, but...
Okay. All it is a flat floor up there, and, you know, it's mostly, you know, I store stuff up there. I've got the paint machine and that kind of stuff up there.
Can you tell me about this electric box?
What I can tell you is what I see there is, you know, all your lights are operated from here. Where I have the air compressor, I think that's 230, 240 amp. And then the rest of the outlets in here, there's, I don't know how many, but plenty.
Yeah.
For, you know, plugging in drills and, you know, regular.
Yeah, there's one over here. Okay,
Now, the big door has an automatic, you know, one of the
door openers.
door openers. I've got to repair it because it came off the track the other day and I haven't, I need help.
Yeah.
Somebody help me get up in there. I'm a little afraid to get on a ladder right now.
Okay, so we've got a concrete floor. It's not like winterized, insulated. He uses a space heater if needed.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's just take a quick look at the yard. The backyard's beautiful. So here you've got a back door to the house. And the property goes way back. Like, how many acres do we have here?
We have slightly over 5. It's
Oh, okay.
5.01 or
Okay,
something.
so it's mostly straight back, and it just goes back
Yeah, it's rectangular.
into the woods.
I keep that
So-
all cleared. I do mow back there. There's one little area where the people that lived here before used to put a garden in. I've let that kind of grow up. I just burn brush back there that, limbs will come off the trees, or a tree will come down. I'll cut it up and take it back there to burn it.
Okay, all right, we're gonna go take a spin through the house.
Alrighty. It is a little messy now because we were just, my dumpster's full, so we weren't able to even get the rest of the stuff in that I want to throw away. Got a new dumpster coming tomorrow. But, so
So
it's,
you've got at least a 2-car, oversized
yeah,
2-car.
yeah, and you can't get 2 full-size vehicles in here. I've had them in here before. That is access to the attic, which is just more of a crawl space type. And that's why this ladder's up here. The last people were here looking at it wanted to go up and inspect the attic.
All right.
You want to go down the basement first? You want to do that
Yeah,
first?
we
Because
can.
it's a little ugly right now. You'll see how much space there is here. Storage wise, it's, you'd have to have a lot of stuff to fill it up, which I tried to do over, 20 years that I've been here, which was, I had it stacked to the ceiling. I had pallets on the floor, because when I moved in here, I asked the guy about water getting in the basement. If the sump pump fails, it will flood down here and it'll come up a couple inches. So I wasn't gonna leave, boxes, you see boxes over here, I wasn't gonna leave those on the floor. It would not come up high enough to go over the,
I mean, have you had that happen?
oh, I've had it happen 3 times since I've been here.
Good.
I travel, and it always happened when I was out of town. Power goes out, pump fails, and it will get water. The only way to avoid that is to put out a backup power system. I put a battery system in here, and back when that ratio came through in 2011 or whatever it was, we were out of power for a week.
Oh, wow.
And the battery went dead, and that still got flooded. So if water is a concern, you just have to understand that sump pumps, when they go bad, you will have a water problem.
Okay. He always asks me about the electric, if there's anything.
Well, I don't know much about them other than that. I've never really had an electrical problem here, other than that if the power company,
Okay.
power goes out, they don't have anything, the whole neighborhood's down.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna have this professionally cleaned once I get everything out of here,
okay.
because it's marked up pretty bad right now.
So
This is kind of the
do
laundry
you-
room.
do you have two hot water tanks hooked up, or
Yes,
is one
well,
of them
here's the
just?
thing, the reason is, that this house is run off of geothermal, is how I heat and cool. It's
Oh, right.
full house, air conditioned and heated, and it's geothermal. They use 2 tanks for the way that system's set up, and again, I don't know much about them other than it's been a very reliable system for me. I've been happy with it. My bills stay pretty low. When people are complaining about heating bills over $500, I've never had a heating bill over about $310. even during the super cold weather.
Okay, so here's your sump pump.
Yeah, this is sump pump, and this is, you know, people that's been around a house with a sump pump, they understand they can be an issue if it fails. I've been here 21 years. I've had it happen 3 times since I've been here.
Okay, so we got a crawl space there.
It's crawl space for storage. That's where we spent most of the morning cleaning that all out. I had a ton of boxes back in there. And I think I got that blocked off right now.
All right, we'll just keep moving on up. Go upstairs.
Alrighty. Oh, this is, it's got a water softener. That system I put in, I think it's been about 3 years ago, a new system there. Pressure tank, and I've had that I put a new one in, and it has been 15 years. It's been a good system, reliable.
Are you having any problems here with this wall?
What that is, I do get a little bit of seepage of water when you get heavy rain.
Okay.
It doesn't run through the wall, it just kind of, it's
Just gets
a bleed, I'll call it.
Yeah. Okay.
And it doesn't really get it, it doesn't even puddle up. It's just an area that I needed to put some kind of a sealer on it, which I never got around to doing.
All right, so we're coming in the back door.
I call it the front door.
It's coming in through
It's
the.
the way I enter the house.
All right, so we've got
Just a small half bath.
a small half bath. All right.
And this is what I call the main living area, as far as a living room.
So it's carpeted.
Wood burning insert that I burn firewood in the wintertime.
Okay, you got paneling and beams.
And I think those fake
Are
styrofoam
they the
beams.
fake ones? Okay.
I'm pretty sure they are.
They were popular back in the 70s.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, the house is pretty much a 70s dated.
Are you the original owner here?
No.
No, you're 21 years.
Yeah, I've been here 21 years.
Okay,
I bought it
okay.
off of him and his wife. They've actually added on to this place. I think he told me it was the original thing, and then they added on to it twice. So there's been 3 add-ons total since the original build. That's the kitchen. It's not a huge kitchen.
It is tiny.
Yeah. And what people have been saying, I don't know whether you want this recorded or not.
But did they want to knock this out?
Knock this one behind you, knock that out.
Okay.
You'll see
Yeah.
when we go in this next room.
Okay.
This would make a beautiful
Like an open
one
concept.
great big
Yeah.
great room. Yes.
Yeah. Because appliances are older. I mean, it's all older. It's
All older, and to be honest with you, they've been here since I've been. Well, I put a new range in, but that's probably close to 20 years itself.
Yeah, because this is a very small kitchen. I mean, we're like, what, I don't even know, 8 by 10 kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say
all right.
that's pretty close. It's tight for if you're going to have a bunch of people in the kitchen.
Yeah, and then you've got,
A lot of cabinet space, but again, that's, some people have talked about knocking out that wall, and as a matter of fact, the people that were just here, that's what him and his boy want to do. This is not a load-bearing wall, so he says there would be no problem knocking that out and then just bring it straight out to the,
okay, so this wall here would be the wall if you took this out and just opened it all up.
yeah, and it goes out to the sunroom. Yeah, his
Yeah,
wife was
so this room is, all right, so All right, so let's get our bearings here. So this is the front of the house,
Yes, this
and
is the
this is a
sunroom.
great big sunroom. Wow, this is a nice room.
Yes. Now, there is a story behind this room.
Okay.
There is no heat or air conditioning out here.
Okay.
When the old fellow that added, this is an add-on, he didn't want to pay personal property or property tax on extra square footage, so he didn't put any heat. So I used space heaters, and I had one of those portable air conditioning units that.
And what is this then? Is that a space heater?
Yeah, but they're the kind that you can carry around,
Oh, okay.
and I'm just putting those in the auction. I just carried them out here to
Okay.
keep them out of the way while I get things sorted out for it to move.
Okay. Well, we have
I had a big TV in that corner right there.
yeah.
I loved it out here because, you know, when you have inclement weather, a big snowstorm or something, you can sit out here and watch it and enjoy it while you're watching your favorite entertainment and watch the snow flies.
Yeah. I mean, it's right now. It's like the weather's just perfect and it's comfortable in here, but
Yeah,
it's kind of cool today.
it's gonna get cooler tomorrow from what I understand.
Okay, so from the sunroom, now you do have a door.
Yes, and you can use that for a main entrance. I just never wanted to go through that door and then open two more to enter the house.
So
Just
then you would come here and you've got, the carpet is older rose color and you got wallpaper and so it's a little dated.
I call this the funeral parlor.
Yeah, it is a little funeral parlor looking.
Well, a realtor told me the other day, don't say that. I said, well, I hope somebody has a sense of humor, because if you ever walked into a funeral home, I've seen them with the same wallpaper.
No, no.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so we're coming down the hall. What's this door here? Is this a closet?
This is a closet,
All right, gonna,
and I just keep vacuum
Okay,
cleaning
well,
a
it's-
few small items in there.
okay, it's just like a deep coat closet.
Yeah.
Um,
Then a full bath here.
Here's your full bath. Again, kind of outdated. Wallpaper, old lights. Oh my goodness. The house I live in now, it had this same setup when I first bought it.
I didn't do a whole lot of updates after I had thoughts and dreams, but they didn't materialize.
Do you have a wife here
No.
with you? It's just you?
I was going to have one here that was going to have a couple kids. She lived in Cleveland, and we dated for 15 years. And so she was going to move down here and bring her boys down.
Uh-huh.
And
That didn't
when
work.
she announced to them that's what was going to happen, they threatened to move in with their daddy because they weren't moving to Youngstown.
Oh,
So
Lord.
I was a little premature buying a place this size to accommodate the kids, and anyway, that's a personal issue.
yeah. This is actually nice, really nice carpet. It's like needlepoint. This is expensive carpet. I don't know if you know that.
I think a lot of people would want to go with hardwood floors
Yeah,
anymore.
probably.
And I wasn't going to do anything with these carpets. I've had, as many as 35. The youngins would be here with the cousins and all that. And this carpet's had juice and pop and everything else spilled on it. So it would all need to come up, in my opinion. And
Okay.
the new owners will have to decide what they want. I wasn't going to replace it.
Okay,
Yes.
so here is this what do you call this the master? Or?
No,
this.
No,
okay.
this is.
Okay, so this
I
is
call this the second bedroom. This one here with the workout equipment that's another bedroom, but I put my workout equipment in there when I moved in.
It's a
And
little smaller. So this is a nice size room.
yeah,
You just have one ranch kind of window.
yeah. And then
Double
one
closet.
walk-in, or not a walk-in closet, but
Yeah,
pretty good size.
double closet. Oh, yeah, a nice view to
I
the.
guess I could put some light in here.
And,
I don't even remember looking out these windows.
Okay, so this is the master because it's, oh wow, okay. So you've got a bath here.
Yeah. And it's smaller, but it's full,
Yeah, so you
full
got,
size, perfect.
yeah.
Got everything in it, toilet, bath, sauna tub. This room, I think was a part of the original house, but the lady that lived here, she used this for a, makeup room, change your clothes
Yeah,
type
right.
room. I made it into an office. I sold
Yeah, so this.
construction and mining equipment, and this was my office here.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
this is the master
Oh,
bedroom.
wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I love this room.
Yeah, and this is the best room in the house, I'd say.
Everybody that's looked at it has just talked about how nice they like, how much they like it. And
Yeah, look at the really interesting ceiling. Got a brick wall.
then it goes out to what I call my barn room. You can come out here and relax in a little space here that you're still out of the weather. And it goes on to a back deck through sliding glass doors.
Oh, yeah. It's neat.
I've taken all the furniture I had in here out. It's already taken down to West Virginia.
Yeah, so here's like a little deck off the master. It's nice.
Yeah.
So,
Then there's a
Yeah.
full-size walk-in closet here that I still have clothes from the 70s in there.
oh, wow.
Those are all gonna go to Goodwill. I'm not dragging all that stuff down there. I'm bad with throwing anything away. I save just about everything. Oh, I'll use that one of these days type guys.
And then you've got two more closets over here?
Two big closets. I can open one up, but I've been throwing stuff in there just
That's
randomly
No,
so I don't know whether you wanna see
no.
all the clutter in
That's
there
okay.
right now.
They're not walk-in. They're just like a bar closet.
Yeah, they got, you can hang clothes in there, it's got shelves in there. I keep some bedding in that one, and then this one over here is just like a junk closet. I put all kinds of
Okay.
odds and ends in that thing.
Okay. And then you've got like nice raised panel French doors then that open up, but this could be a sitting room or could use it still as an office, a dressing room,
Yeah,
whatever. And then
if you had a little
Yeah,
baby or
yeah.
something, I guess you could put a crib in there or whatever.
Well, yeah, you definitely
Use your
you
own
could.
imagination on this room, because that's
You
what I
could.
did. It was
Yeah,
her
or-
dressing room, and I said, well, that's gonna make a
Or
perfect
you could
office for
even
me.
you could even open it up and make a bigger bathroom
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
wanted to. The bath is right there.
Absolutely.
And is this a laundry
Oh,
chute?
yeah. This goes down.
So you got a laundry chute. All right, so then we're back to the hall bath, to the sunroom, back in the living room,
And that's
and
pretty
then
much
that's pretty much it.
that's
There's
it.
the bath, the first bath we came in, and you know how many square feet this is?
Yes, he's got listed on the sheet at 2,100 and some odd feet. But with the sunroom, it's close to 2,500 square feet above ground. That's not counting what's down the basement, but
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna say close to 2,500 square feet with everything we've walked through upstairs here.
Okay. Well, let me take a quick spin, maybe just around the outbuilding barn, and then I think we're good.
All right, what do?
So-
Do you just mail them a video, or
I'm gonna email them a video.
do you edit it or anything
I
before you
don't.
send them?
I don't.
Okay, so I
I
probably
don't.
should have kept my mouth shut about the funeral parlor.
You know what, it is what it is.
Well, here's what I
think-
told the girl the other day, which she said, "Oh, don't say that in front of the client." I said, "Well, I hope this client has a sense of humor, because I know as soon as they leave here, somebody's going to say that to one another and say, that looked like a funeral parlor."
No, I mean, I think this is really about the property, and you know, you've got a nice ranch house. The inside needs
Yeah, it needs
updated.
Yeah.
How about the roof?
The roof is, I replaced, it's been about 15 years ago, and they were, I think 30 or, I don't remember whether it was 30 or 40 year
All right,
shingles,
so
they
looks
got
like,
about half life.
yeah, it looks like it still's got life in it.
Yeah, I've had no leaks. Now there are
Yeah.
some ripples in one of the clients that came out today, or the other day, said something about the ripples. It's functional, I'll put it that way. I've never replaced any of the shingles there, but I've had no issues with that roof.
Okay. This is just, I mean, this is like a park back
Well,
here.
that's the exact words I use when I tell people I try to keep it looking like a park.
It really
And
does.
when I first moved here, I mean, for many years, every morning I'd get up, I'd have my coffee with me, and I'd make a round trip around the property. Just a nice little walk, and, you know, weather permitting, and makes a nice little hike. Do it a couple times a day, or whatever you choose.
I'm not going to go all the way back there, but it's really pretty. And tell me what about your neighbors?
Great neighbors.
So
They've lived there since I moved in here.
And what's across the street? What is that big building?
These folks are the farmers. There's a dairy farm just down on the next corner here. Just it's 3 houses down. Borderlands to pick up. So you're pretty much surrounded by cornfields, other than, you know, what you see here, both sides with houses, but there's a lot of distance between us. Now these barns over there, they do keep some cattle in there. He's got a dairy farm.
So that's a dairy farm across the street.
That and down he's got another
And then
big
down.
barn right down the road, less than a quarter of a mile. It's peaceful out here, except for when they plant. They've got their machinery running for about a week, and then they just got done harvesting their corn.
Yeah.
So they run the equipment for about a week there, cleaning all that up. So you hear a little bit of truck and tractor, but it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I'm
I
used
live
to it.
across from a cornfield too.
They-
Just about once a year it gets kind of stinky, but
Well,
I don't know when they
Put
whatever.
the manure. They
Yeah,
put their
but
manure
other
on.
than that,
Yeah, and the same thing happens here. I mean, when
Oh,
they
it's-
clean these fields off, and they got that farm, you know, the dairy farm down there, they collect all their
right?
droppings and spread it, and you can have a couple days with sort of a nice aroma. Did you walk through there with your
I did.
video? Okay.
I did. I think I got it all. Okay. Good
Okay.
job. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Just say thanks for visiting. Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a beautiful place.
Okay. All right, guys. I'll get this off to you.